Hey guys, happy Monday. How are we doing today? Yeah, what a weekend. It's been a crazy week. Had some pretty crazy weather here in Michigan. Went from 60s and I think today we hit a high of 29. Ugh, I'm so done with winter. I don't know about you guys. Oh man, so I was able to catch a little bit of the happy hour show on Friday, enough to drop in and say hi to my friends Clint Westwood and Litecoin Lisa. If you guys haven't had a chance to follow them and check out what they're doing, check out Litecoin Lisa's channel and look for the happy hour show that she does every Friday with her and Clint. And I hope you guys enjoy that as much as I do. It's always good conversation with those guys. Today I wanted to talk about a little bit about positivity. Like, what is positivity? What is a positive mindset? What is the difference between just being and being positive and having that positive mindset? So having a positive mindset, having positivity in your life, surrounding yourself with positivity and people that bring that to you is very crucial when it comes to your happiness and finding your inner joy. I think, having the difference is that a positive mindset, when you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you think of? Do you think of, especially like on a Monday, do you think of, oh man, it's going to be a rough day. It's Monday, blah. Nobody likes to get up on Monday morning. Got to go back to that rough grind of the work week. But if you wake up in the morning and you say, I don't know what's going to come at me today, but whatever comes at me, bring it. I got this, right? And you have that mindset. You have that mindset that says no matter what happens, there's a positive side to it. I've talked about that before, about for every negative, there's a positive in life. And it just seems to hold true. The hard part is looking for that positive during negative times. Even people that are just inherently negative, those people that are narcissistic, self-centered, and solely think about themselves, tend to have a more negative view on a lot of things. My opinion, obviously. But so when somebody comes at you with a situation, somebody comes at you with, or you're presented with a predicament, right? Do you look at that predicament that you're presented with stress and struggle and nervousness? Or do you look at it like objectively and say, okay, how can I approach this? How can I attack this situation and make it positive? Sometimes we can turn a negative situation into a positive situation simply by our attitude, simply by our mindset, simply by how we treat the situation or the people that we're involved with at the time. So let's say, think of an example here. Let's say that you run out of gas. Let's just use that for example. We run out of gas. Shit, what am I gonna do? Well, if you had a little prior planning, maybe you have something called roadside assistance on your insurance for your automobile, and you can call roadside assistance and they'll bring you a gallon of gas. The alternative to that is to get out on foot and start heading towards a gas station and see if you can get some gas, maybe buy or borrow a 1 gallon gas can and go fill up your car. And you never know who you might meet during that journey. I know there's been a time in the past, way in the past, I ran out of gas and I was walking up to the gas station and somebody said, hey, you need a lift? And I'm like, sure, and so they took, granted, you got to watch your day and times, where you're at, neighborhoods, stuff like that. But anyways, you might end up meeting someone that, you realize after you got the gas, after you got back to your car and created that acquaintance, you might have started something, pretty unique. It might be something that was supposed to be. And that brings me to the other part of the topic, right? When things happen to us, they don't happen to us, they happen for us. And, there's usually a reason that things happen. It's being able to find the reason that it happened and understand that. Sometimes we don't understand why something happened to us for years. It might take a long time. It might be a day, it might be a year, it might be 2 years, and we realize, shit, when you're looking back and you say, that's why that happened to me, So, positive energy creates positive energy. Being in a positive mindset, more often than not, creates positive results. And that's what we're looking for. That's the goal, right? We want things to go as smoothly as possible, but we have to be prepared that when they don't, roll with it. I know it's not easy. I mean, Lord knows I've been through some trials and tribulations myself, and in the heat of the moment, it's hard to have that mindset. But I find that when I step back, when you find yourself getting stressed or angry and you step back and you look at it and you analyze it and you realize, this isn't that bad. I can get through this. And, I think that's a big thing to overcome in life, is having that, being able to take a negative and turn it into a positive. So, keep that in mind the next time something happens in your life that you might see as a negative situation, but when you really stop and look at it and analyze it, you realize that it was really a positive situation. And there was a positive that came from it. So, keep that in mind this week, guys, as you're going through your days. And another thing that helps is putting that positive energy to other people. You could take somebody that has a lot going on. They could be in a bad mood just because of everything happening in their lives, and we don't know this. We don't know these things that they're going through. All we see is this negative person. But when you start to dig beyond that negative facade and you understand what's going on in their life, if you have that opportunity, and then you can have compassion and you can say, I get it, right? And I guess where I was going with that is when somebody presents you with negative energy and you feed them positive energy, no matter what, you continue to be positive towards that person. You continue to have compassion and caringness about you, and actually have a discussion or just a smile can totally reduce the walls that they've built up, and the anger that they're feeling isn't directed towards you, it's directed towards everything that's happened to them. So when you present them with positive energy, more often than not, they have no choice but to reply with positive energy. It's hard to have, how can you be mean or be rude to somebody that's just being nice to you? It's hard to do. If you think about it, it's really hard to do, to just be a total jerk when this person's giving you everything that they can in a positive way. So, don't know that this message receives y'all very well. I hope it does. Sometimes I have a little bit of a struggle to come on and do this episode and the video and figuring out what to talk about, because sometimes you feel like, well, I've already talked about this stuff, but there's always more to add. So, like I said, I hope this finds you guys well today. I hope it finds you exuberant and recharged and ready to get after this week and hit it with 100%, and understand that whatever you put into life is what you get out. That old adage that comes from biblical times, it says you reap what you sow. So if you go at life with positive energy, you're going to get positive energy back. That's just as simple as that. So go out there, have a great week, have a great day. Get up this morning, stretch, tell yourself, I got this. No matter what comes at me this day, no matter what comes at me this week, I got this shit. And you'll be amazed at the difference of the things that happen to you throughout the week. So until next time, guys, I love you all. Have a great day. And please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and spread the word. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.